Morning everyone, it's Monday the 15th of September down here at the in Sabang at the underground, well we're not at the underground river but home of the underground river. This is the zip line tour and the Mango Grove boat tours, and we got our little friend here. We found this kitten, or one just like it. A few days ago we gave it to somebody here, so I guess they're keeping it here. So they've adopted it apparently. We found it up on the road, me and Michelle. So it's following me around. I guess it remembers me, quite friendly. I like this striping. It's very more unusual. It's kind of like a tiger or something. A little baby tiger. Or a Bengal tiger in specific. Anyhow, what's new down here? Something new. They're making a new raft across the river here. They pull people across on the river, so the old one's not able to handle the load anymore, and this is the one they've been working on the past couple weeks apparently. So it's double layers of bamboo. It's probably 15 to 20 feet long. I would say 15 to 18 feet long. It's got a couple seats. They put a roof on the new one. The old one kind of sinks in there, and if you get about 4 or 5 people on it, it doesn't, your feet's getting wet, which is okay. Sure beats wading across where it's maybe up to your knees to waist, and it varies throughout the day. So this will be crossing that. They pull it across on a rope up here in the grove. I don't know if we can peek around the corner and see it from here, but I was just over there. There's a little footpath. We're not far from it. There it is. I'll zoom in on it a little bit, maybe. Hopefully I can do that. But there's the old one, so very similar. You can see it sets low in the water. I believe it's also double layer, but it's already only one layer floats, and when you get 3 or 4 or 5 people on it, it's going underwater just slightly. So they build a new one, and it gets toted across. There's a little guideline and a little rope. They pull themselves back and forth and give you a ride. I'm not sure what that cost. But it's probably included for most people in the price of the zip line tour. So if you paid the $5.50 to take the zip line tour, I'm sure that's probably a free ride. But I finally got to ride it on it a couple weeks ago. It's kind of nice, a neat adventure. So, but that's it, and that's the old one. Where it's going to go once high tide comes up, they just water will be up in here, and they can float it to where they want to go and take it out there. People that's not used to the ocean, the water varies that much. It'll be up a meter to a meter and a half, so 4 or 5 feet higher than what you see now during high tide. This is somewhat low. So there's the boats. Same with the boats. People's like, well, how do they get the boats in the water? Well, they do pick them up and carry them if need be. But a lot of times they park them, and then when high tide comes in, they move them around and go on out to sea or come on in from sea. But that's the new zip line raft, so I think much improved. It's nice to have a little canopy, although I don't think the sun's a big issue here on the I'll get it back out to something you can see better. So yeah, I don't think the sun's a big issue just crossing the river for 2 or 3 minutes. So, but anyhow, it's kind of nice. I suppose it keep you dry if it's a downpour, but again, you have to get off of it and walk up the beach. So I don't know if it's a big plus, but it looks nice and colorful, and an improvement over the old one. So I think he said it will handle maybe 12 people or something, twice as many as the old one, mainly because it's just new. bamboo's new and has more floatability. That one's been sitting over there for who knows how long in the water, so I'm sure it's a little waterlogged. But there you go, the new zip line tour boat raft that crossed the river. So look for that in the very near future. It looks like it's about ready to be implemented into service, so I expect to see it there in the next 7-10 days. I may make another video showing that. So been an interesting morning. Made a video about belief and planting seeds and getting busy with your life and taking a chance and doing things. And I met a lady, very nice lady. She worked as a therapeutic massage place. She's a therapeutic massage person, and I guess they have a license and all that. And she was offered to try to take care of me with my health issue for free. Said, no charge for you. And so that was really nice and refreshing. She wanted to be on camera. Said she's also single, so anybody looking for a single Filipina, there are plenty here, and I know several, and there's one on camera to show you. So it looked like she was 40-ish something, possibly. Hard to say. They look a lot younger than they are sometimes, so many times here, but just shows as good, just to show the friendly nature of the Philippines. And there's people very giving and friendly here, and hospitable and polite, and a lot of good things. That's what inspires me when you meet the kids and different ones, and they're like, we walked up to the store one in Cabayagan. I'll tell you a quick little story. And didn't have no money, and we stopped at a store and said, can we get some little water or something to drink or pour over our heads? And she gave us a free bottle of water, like bottled water. And so we didn't have any money, and I think it was probably 20 peso maybe. Let's say 15 to 20, 25 peso. So I said, I'll pay you when we get back. So we went back, and she's not there, and we didn't have money again a few times. So it took us about a month and a half to finally catch her open and have us have money on our walk. So we offered to pay. She said, no, sir, that's free. And so, yeah, very generous and giving and kind. And so I said, well, this is a good place to do business. So we went back 2 days in a row and bought a couple ice cream cones and bought a couple things of water. So at the end of the day, she probably made an additional 200 or 300 peso just from her kindness. Because we, went back and bought more than we maybe would have. So that's just a lesson in life, and it's all kinds of things. That's what inspires me to make the videos and get out every morning and stuff. You never know who you're going to meet and hear their story. And I don't film a lot of them because I'm a little uncomfortable with knowing, you never know how somebody's going to take something. But she waved me down on the beach, and this morning here while I was making my first video, and I said, you're a YouTube? And she says, yes, sir. And grabbed my arm and started looking at that, because it shakes and stuff, my health issues, if you've watched the channel. So she's saying, we bury you in the sand. So apparently, as I said in the other video, that's a common practice for many health problems here. I think there's something to that, grounding, they call it in America, and you get the minerals and magnesium and the different things in the sand, and it leaches out into your body through the skin or out of your body, different things, toxins and stuff. So apparently there's something to it because everybody speaks of it, and they practice it. You go down the beach periodically. Probably I don't go down all the time, but most days I'm down there, and at least once or twice a week I'll see a hole where somebody's been buried. Quickly fills in with the surf and everything, the high and low tides. So seems I've got a little friend here, probably try to follow me home, so I'll have to tell Michelle I found the kitty cat, show her the video. She's quite cute. Very friendly. That's the thing about the cats and dogs here. They seem to, I've rarely seen a dog chase a cat or anything. They seem to hang out side by side and lay together. So cat and dog thing is not necessarily true in the Philippines. I would say they're more friend than not. All right, that's my time. Just wanted to show you the new zip line tour river raft, show you the sign here. I've got several videos from here because it's a common place I go almost every day. You can hike, so it's 550 peso to do that, and then over there's the little riverboat place, Mango Grove Riverboat Tours. Goes about 1 kilometer up the river. I think they paddle it or push it with pole. Takes about a half hour, I'm told, and it's 350 peso per person. And the zip line's also 550 peso per person. It's 800 meters long, zips over the picture you see here. You come out, this is like that's the platform there, the rails. You're standing on top of the zip line. It's about 200 or so feet over the ocean at the start, and you jump out of the canopy and off this platform, which you see the rails on. So this would be like you're standing on the platform. There's the cable. And then you're gonna head all the way down to that platform where the cables go, and there you get off, and they'll either boat you back or you walk the beach back to where you parked your car or you came from. And that's Sabang over there in the far distance next to the mountains. So tells all about it. There's some of the information. You can pause it and look at that. So that's the email account. So I'd advise calling and checking, or checking with a tourist operation to see if they're open and what their hours are, because it varies due to surf conditions and many different conditions, mainly weather related. So I wouldn't just maybe, although it's very nice here, it wouldn't be total loss if you came and it was closed. But if you're specifically set on doing it, make arrangements, then come, or just take your chances. So that's that. It's a pretty good picture of what it is, and I've done it once myself. I've not done the riverboat tour yet. I probably will. I haven't done the underground river tour yet. Kind of waiting to see if somebody comes to visit me and go from America or somewhere, and we take a trip together. Because most of these things I don't care to really, do on a daily basis because of the cost of them. If it was cheaper or free, I would go like I do, walk down the trail here, since it's no cost to get in and walk around here. It's I come every day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. There's a cow. Yes, they have a few cows in the Philippines, often accompanied by these birds. I guess they feed on the insects or something that they kick up and stuff. So they're also hang around the carabao here. But that's a cow. I'm not sure what kind of cow it is, but it's a cow. They have about 4 or 5 of them here. They got a little baby running around somewhere. Okay, that's my time. There's a beautiful mountain backdrop. Thanks for watching. Take care. I think this is the old resort that got torn up by one of the typhoons, probably Odell. So that's what's left of that. I'm almost positive it was the original type of resort here. So apparently it was quite nice, and now they just have this little thing, so because it's hard to always start over. So this is where they have the fruit stands and drinks and different things for you, coconut water, and make you up whatever refreshment. May have something to eat as well. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll call this one a wrap, and see you next one. Thanks for watching.